Hello student, Assalamu alaikum. Hope all of you doing well. Today we are going to explore the rent seeking, that is the concepts of rent seeking. Learning outcomes. After watching this video, you will be able to understand economic meaning of rent seeking, origin of rent seeking, examples of rent seeking. So let's start. What is rent? This is a very simple concept in economics. I hope you already know this concept. In simple word, rent is used as a part of produce which is paid to the owner of the land for the use of his goods and services. Thus, rent refers only to make payments for factors of production which are in imperfectly elastic supply. For instance, it is the price of paid for the use of land. So the David Ricardo is the first person who introduced the rent theory in his famous book, The Principles of Economics. So the Ricardo defined rent as that portion of produce of the earth which is paid to the landlord for the use of the original and indestructible powers of the soil. In his theory, rent is nothing but the producer's surplus or differential gain, and it is found in land only. What is the theory of rent? According to Ricardo, rent is the portion of the produce of the earth which is paid to the landlord for the original and indestructible powers of the soil. It is surplus enjoyed by the super marginal land over the marginal land arising due to the operation of the law of diminishing returns. Now we define some types of the rent. The main types of the rent are as under: the economic rent, gross rent, scarcity rent, and differential rent, and last is the contract rent. Economic rent refers to the payment made for the use of land alone, whereas the gross rent is the rent which is paid for the services of land and capital invested on it. On the other hand, scarcity rent refers to the price paid for the use of homogeneous land, which is supply is limited in relation to demand. Another type is the differential rent. Differential rent refers to the rent which arises due to the differences in the fertility of the land. And in the last, the contract rent. Contract rent refers to the rent which is agreed upon between the landowners and user of the land. Now come to our original concept, that is the rent seeking. So what is the rent seeking? This is a very important concept in economics. Rent seeking is a concept in economics that states that an individual or an entity seeks to increase their own wealth without creating any benefits or wealth to the society. Remember, create wealth without giving advantage to the society is called the rent seeking. So rent seeking activities aim to obtain financial gain and benefits through the manipulation of the distribution of economic resources. Economists view such activities as detrimental to the economy and society. The practice reduces the economic efficiency through the inefficient allocation of resources. In addition, it commonly leads to other damaging consequences, including a rise in income inequality, lost government revenues, and a decrease in competition in an economy. It is the diagram of rent seeking, how the individual gain financial benefit through rent seeking. Our left side is a company and extreme right side is a government. Company owners and government lobbying, and through subsidies they increase rent. Rent seeking doesn't tend to increase productivity in the economy. On the other hand, it can be an easier alternative to production for the purpose of obtaining financial benefits. The practice can be especially favorable during the economic slowdowns or recessions, when companies cannot easily increase production. Also, it is commonly viewed that the rent-seeking activities discourage innovation. Instead of developing new innovative methods for revenue generation, companies may rely on practice to increase their own wealth. The origins of rent seeking. The concept of rent seeking was developed by the American economist Gordon Tolek in 1967. However, the term was offered by another economist, Anne Kruger. In such a case, the term rent is referred to as one of the sources of income generation that was conceptualized by Adam Smith as well. According to Smith, rent is an activity of lending one's own resources in exchange for some benefits relative to other sources of income, profit, wages. Rent is the least risky and least labor demanding source of income. Now come to the originator, the theory of the rent seeking, the Tolak paradox. The corruption of politicians is related to the rent seeking activities. In order to gain certain benefits, the rent seekers may bribe politicians or elites of the developing countries. However, Todek determined that there is a significant difference between the cost of the rent seeking and the gains from this practice. This paradox is called a Tolek paradox. The Tolek paradox states that rent seekers generally obtain large financial and economic gains at enormously small cost. This cost benefit discrepancy stems from the several possible explanations. In democratic states like Pakistan, voters monitor the behavior of the politicians. Therefore, if politicians demand high bribes, it may be discovered by the voters. Subsequently, the voters can penalize the corrupt politicians by not re-electing them. Another force that is driving the cost of rent seekers is the competition among the politicians. There are different politicians who may ensure the delivery of certain benefits to the rent seekers. Therefore, the competing politicians will push down the cost of rent seeking. Here we present some examples of the rent seeking. Examples of rent seeking activities includes lobbies, government subsidies, grants, tariff, and licensing. Issues arising from rent seeking. Rent seeking can disrupt market efficiencies and create pricing disadvantages for market participants. It has been known to cause limited competition and high barriers to entry. Those that benefit from the successful rent seeking obtain added economic rents without any added obligations. This can potentially create unfair advantages. Specifically, providing wealth to certain businesses that leads to greater market share at the determinant of the competitors. Lastly, rent-seeking wealth is typically a function of taxpayer funding. These tax revenues are used to provide the economic wealth for rent seekers, but may or may not be provide the economic climate or may produce any benefit for the taxpayer at large. This can lead to disparaging funds that lack regeneration and required higher tax in the future. Here are I present some empirical evidences from research papers. Kruger 1974 independently discovered the idea in her study of poor economies whose governments heavily regulated their people's economic lives. She pointed out that regulation was so extensive that the government had a power to create rents equal to the large percentage of the national income. For India in 1964, for example, Kruger estimated the government regulation created the rent equal to 7.3% of the total national GDP or national income. For Turkey in 1968, she estimated rents from the import licenses alone were about 15% of the Turkey's gross national product. Kruger did not attempt to estimate what percentage of these rents were dissipated in attempt to get them. Tolak 1993 tentatively maintained that expenditures on rent seeking in democracies are not very large. Assignment number 6, write the critical review of the following paper title Kruger 1974, The Political Economy of the Rent Seeking Society, published in American Economic Review. I also provide the link for downloading for paper. This is our last lecture before mid. The midterm paper consists of video online lecture that I provided to you and assignment paper. Once again, listen, the midterm examination consists of video lectures and assignment research papers. Please prepare all the research paper along with the lecture. Thank you.